This is a very rare thing indeed. I've got a laptop with an actual, genuine charger. I mean, the laptop's kind of rare. I've not seen a purpley blue Sony VAIO laptop for a very long time. Here's the recording setup that I have, and I've connected the power because this phone seems to have audio problems when the battery drops too low. This is me, hello, and I'm in my kind of work office where I've got this nice ring light. I thought I'd add a little bit more light to the scene after the Linux laptop video that I did, where it was considerably dark and not so great. But yeah, this is my sort of work desk. I have a Severance inspired keyboard over here, and my mouse, etc. And these little nice Harman Kardon speakers. Another set of words that I'm not so great at pronouncing. But anyway, back to this laptop. I don't know if it works at all. Obviously it could do with a clean. Potentially it's water damaged. There's no battery, but it'd be a real shame if this was dead, because it's kind of like Sony VAIO, and they kind of made premium-ish laptops for a while. It's got an SD card slot and a Sony memory stick slot, LEDs, and a physical switch for the wireless there. The webcam's called Motion Eye, because why not? And yeah, it doesn't look like the screen's broken, but I can't really tell without switching it on. And then underneath we've got Windows 7, so this gives us an idea of when it is from. But before we sort of switch things on, let's have a look inside the easily accessible sort of covers without taking it apart too much, because if there's no memory in here, then there's no point even trying to switch it on without putting memory in. Okay, we've got 2 sticks of RAM. Any guesses as to whether DDR2 or DDR3? And we've got PC3, which is DDR3 memory, and that's 2 gigs, so probably got a 4 gigabyte system here, which is a good starting point. And it's worth checking these contacts to make sure there's nothing on here like any corrosion or marks or something there. Here, which I'll try and just wipe off. Yeah, it's just some dirt, so nothing too serious, hopefully. Bad memory can stop a laptop from switching on. So that's looking good. And we'll put that back and we'll have a look in here and see if we've got anything in there. Hopefully this will be a quicker video, as that lets me get through things quicker, means that I can look at stuff like this and also make a video out of it, which is interesting for people to see. Well, the people that like watching this kind of stuff. And yeah, let's have a look. We don't have a drive, but we do have the screws. That's very thoughtful of whoever's done this. So still have the screws, so we can sort of put a drive in there. And I do have a SATA drive that I can just put in for now, to kind of get us going. But yeah, let's move this screw out of the way and try the actual Sony power connector. So I know that this power adapter works from trying a different Sony laptop. Where is the connector? Got one on the back here. What else do we have? We've got Ethernet, Kensington lock, VGA, HDMI, Firewire, I think, 2 USB there, huge big heatsink arrangement there, memory cards, Wi-Fi, optical drive, and I'm not sure what this is, a kind of expansion thing. Audio connectors and none of the USB, so we'll plug in the power and have a look at the front. Not getting anything yet, but let's try the power button. Got the power light there. We've got a fan, we've got the optical drive making some noise. Not seeing anything on the screen. Okay, I will connect an external monitor to this. Okay, so I've connected up the monitor here and connected up the VGA cable. Let's switch this on again. And there's nothing in the optical drive. We're not getting anything on the screen, it just says input signal not found. And then it's going to sleep. This chair that I'm on creaks a lot more than the one upstairs that I normally use. It's strange because it was switching on as though it was working, but we're not getting any video output. And then the fan will ramp up. Okay, let's have another look by taking things apart a little bit more. So I'll hold the power button to switch it off. That's off. And then I'll start taking it apart. Because I can completely fail to unscrew a screw. In fact, why don't I try with different amounts of memory, because if one of these is bad, it could be causing the problem of it not switching on. So before I start taking it apart more, I'll just try with this stick of RAM and then the other stick of RAM. Where's my power cable gone? Okay, so we're trying with one stick of RAM. I did plug this in right. I'm using the right power. Yep. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Not getting anything on VGA, not getting anything on this screen, not getting any beeps. What about numlock? Not getting anything there. Okay, I'll carry on taking it apart. There are 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, at least 13 screws. So there are about 24, 25 screws in total, and one still stuck in there. Okay, so I've managed to, I think, almost get this off. Something holding it down. If you're wanting to avoid seeing or hearing unpleasant things, then maybe look away now. Still, oh, there's a metal shield still attached. Yeah, that wasn't meant to come off like that. So there's a little bit of damage here. This looks like it unplugs and is just USB and audio. And what do we have in here then? A little battery. Let's go closer. So, anyone see anything that doesn't look quite right? Battery here, Wi-Fi adapter here. Not sure what this is. And I'm looking for kind of obvious signs of corrosion or water damage, or any kind of clue as to why this isn't working. Should we have a quick look at the processor? It's a socketed processor, which means if this was working, we could potentially upgrade the processor if we wanted to. And will we be able to move this, or are we going to have to undo this bit as well? I think we probably are. Okay, so got a fan, got dried out thermal paste, got this chip here and this one here. Let's have a look at what this says. It's an i3 330M. So first gen Intel i3 chip, which is, I guess, why we've got DDR3 RAM, and yeah, not too bad, but not working. So we'll clean this up, put some thermal paste on, and I don't know if that's going to make any kind of difference, but it's worth trying since we've got this far. So this is a PGA 988 socket, so that means it's compatible with chips that fit in there. And we just need to clean this up. That is really kind of caked on there, really hard. So I'm having to scrape it off, but I should really find like it is so solidly on there. I should find a plastic scraper of some kind, but maybe that wouldn't actually get it off. Maybe if it is completely not working, then maybe it's causing the overheating and maybe why it's not posting. But if you just have a look, this is me pushing really hard. This is super, it's like cement basically without being cement. I don't really want to damage this heatsink, but yeah, it also needs to come off. It would be a shame if we couldn't get this laptop up and running because it is very cool looking. Should actually get something else. I might have to resort to some kind of sandpaper. Okay, so this one's looking smooth enough, and maybe this one will not take too long. Be nice if this actually fixed it. I don't think it will though, but be nice if it did. Okay, so under here we've actually got an NVidia chipset or graphics. Hopefully this will be clean enough, and hopefully I haven't caused irreversible damage. I'll just zoom in here. Yeah, there we've got the NVIDIA chipset or graphics, and the processor on the left. Just give this another wipe, and hopefully this will have given us a clean enough surface for the thermal paste. And I'll put this on. Seems relatively dust free. And I'll give this a little squish. Make sure it spreads out. Yeah, that looks great. In so much as thermal paste can look great. And hopefully all these screws are the same for when I'm screwing these back on. can definitely feel the tension on these when screwing these in, but I'm not sure how much pressure these are actually applying for the processor. And it must be some, but is it enough? Okay, let's put this back together and see if anything has changed. Put some memory in. Flip it over. Where did the power go? Here's I've connected the power cable. I'm going to press the power button. And we've got the light at the front. Briefly, let's try again. Oh, we've got something on the screen. Operating system not found. Wow, let's put the other memory in, put a drive in it and see what happens then. Okay, so I've put the other memory in. I've put the SATA drive in. I've connected the power cable. Seems kind of reluctant to switch on. Takes about 3 presses before it goes. Oh, okay, then I'll switch on. And it's switched off again. Maybe that was a brief, temporary switch on, and that has decided it doesn't want to again. Oh wait. No, the power light's gone again. Maybe it doesn't like the idea of there not being a battery in there, because it does flash the battery light and then switch it off. Okay, I thought we might have fixed it. No. Okay, well, I'll take the second memory stick out that I added and see if it works like this with the one memory stick. No, let's come back to if you can see that the light comes on. Oh, it's back again. And we're booting into Windows. This is a bit of an odd PC. Has it gone off again? Yeah, some kind of power issue, basically. You can see here it flashes on and then off. So maybe we got it working temporarily. Maybe I have to hold it like this. And then it's gone again. If there's some kind of electrical problem on the board, then that is probably not something I'm going to be able to fix. But yeah, there was a little bit of hope, but we didn't really get this working, which is a shame, as I keep saying, because just look at it. If it was clean, this would be just a very cool little laptop. But like I say, I don't think it'll be something I'll be able to fix. But it's interesting that we know that the screen works. This SATA connection works because it's booting from this drive. It's just switched off again. So yeah, there's bits of this that work, a lot of it that doesn't.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Major error on my part. Just watching back the video, I realised I forgot to plug back in the fan. And I've now put back in all 25 screws. So now I need to take them all out again to reconnect this fan. And it's kind of a good job I recorded that, but just, yeah, unbelievable. So here we go. And here we are, the bit that I should have plugged back in. So it's possible that it was switching off because of overheating again, because this fan wasn't connected. Anyway, let's just try it like this, because yeah, it's going to be quicker and hopefully nothing will fall out. That's too dramatic. Apart from some more screws and some more dry thermal paste, and yeah, let me find the power cable. Okay, I'm going to press the power button now. Okay, let's see if it will switch on, if the screen will come on, and how long it will last. What it was doing, whether there was a drive in or not, it would power down after a while. The fan stopped, but it's still switched on. Okay, let's actually, it's not switched off yet, but let's try with a SATA drive connected. And yes, the bottom half of the PC is still missing. So kind of being quite careful here. I do need to switch it off. I should switch it off before plugging in a SATA drive, shouldn't I? Holding the power button, switched off, connecting the SATA drive. And switching it on. We've only got 2 gigabytes of RAM in here. Let's see how long it lasts before we get into Windows. We're into Windows. we might have actually fixed this laptop. Wow. Here's core temp that I prepared earlier, as in the drive has been used on another system, and therefore I've got core temp installed. There's our PGA 988 330M, and core temp looks okay. It's 2 cores, 4 threads. Let's start as a CPU Z. And I'll just see if I can move this so you can see that a little bit better. Let's just run a quick bench. I mean, you can't see my face right now because there's no reflection, but I am smiling a lot. Because this laptop is just so, I just love the color. It looks so cool. And it's working. Amazing. Shall we do a stress just to see what sort of temperature we get this up to? And it's also got an NVidia chip for the graphics, so let's see what the main board is. Sony VAIO, and I need to install the drivers so that we've got actual NVIDIA graphics, but this is a very nice turnaround, considering I thought this was dead, and now it's alive. Yay! Amazing. So the temperature 57, that's 58, that's not too bad. I can put this back together and stick an SSD, maybe leave this one in, check the wireless works and all the other bits. I mean, I haven't even tested the keyboard to see if that works. But wow, very pleased, and we can end this here with a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.